names get corrected. Deltaforce wanting to do it with solo Link first and foremost, and Sensei having a trio of characters in his roster, but first and foremost is always going to be that Snake.
I love watching Snake, especially the last set was a treat, and I expect no different. Now, the greatest thing about Snake is that no Snake is the same. They all play differently. Immediately, Sensei is just jumping, throwing down C4s, just exploding them on impact. I think AK called it the hotbox. He threw a grenade at him and doesn't get the fair, but he's going to continue this pressure. Just him weaving in and out, knowing he's using grenades offensively. He's just like taking them, I'm going to cook them a little bit, I'm going to throw them at you, and you're going to have to deal with this pressure. It's not he's not so much using them to keep you away. He's doing it to keep you at the ledge, just continuing to pester you with damage.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right in how you described it earlier. No two Snakes are alike, and this Snake particular loves to be a little bit more forward, loves to be a little bit more on the offensive, because ledge drop aerials, things like grenade cooks and forward tosses.
On the little wiggle.
Moving the shield, so you're moving the grenade in order to force them to hit it. Like little things like that Sensei knows they can find conversions off of.
That positioning was so good. You saw him like pressure off stage with the downer and using the float the downer to get back to center stage and reestablish stage control.
And then Nikita.
Yep, and then the bomb recovery is going to help him out. Just barely avoiding that up B from Link. Tech chase. Oh,
just did it.
I think he was on reaction tech chase, and he's like, I'm going to wait for your option. He gets up, he's like, nah, you're going to catch a little foot here.
You can't react to this frame 6 up tilt, just as like you cannot be prepared. I guess Sensei wasn't prepared to tech in that situation, and thus Deltaforce finds a back down smash. That shield looking mighty low, though.
I honestly didn't think Snake needed another bomb, and then he picks up Link's bomb. He's like, I know what to do with this. This will be fun.
I get it, right?
It makes sense. Oh, really good spacing.
Shoutouts to Snake down tilt, by the way. The least talked about tilt from Snake's tools, just because the other two are also so good. But it just outranged Link forward tilt, and we are sitting pretty if you are Sensei, but you do find yourself off ledge, and Deltaforce ready to edgeguard with that neutral air and to keep it going.
Oh, no, he overextends, and that's going to not be a stock just yet, but this Nikita might have something to say. Smart bomb recovery. He's going to go right back to the ledge play. He's in that magic percent that you stated earlier. If you can find one opening, but grabbing Link is harder said than done.
That was a wild scramble, but Snake oftentimes does so well in scrambles because you just have these immediate tilts that are able to find so much reward without overcomplicating things. And I think some players can overcomplicate Snake just a little bit, as that forward tilt is able to close the stock. Maybe an air dodge in the blast zone, dropping the stock a little bit early for Sensei, as what was looking like a really solid game for him is suddenly extremely even.
And Sensei was looking for that tech chase. I think he had it just point blank and just barely missed aces the forward tilt, because Snake's forward tilt hitbox is honestly very wonky. I think he was like on the inside of him when it happened, but these Snake grenades are going to betray him, and now we're back to even with Link being on the center stage. He's overcommitting so hard with these forward smashes, and against Snake, you really don't want to give up any stage if you don't have to. Sensei more going for that, like I think AK called it the hot tub, where you just jump around, throw C4s down, throw grenades down, just explode them on impact, have a little fun with it. Yeah, and this is gonna go right back to even throw off stage. What will Nikita do?
Oh, wrapping it around instead of just having the explosion hit right into the stage. It was a good way to set up, but again, Sensei throwing it for it all with some of these back airs. It can kind of mimic Link Nair, but it wasn't enough to close out the stock, and now Deltaforce gets to show his hand at ledge trapping.
Oh, the upward stab. He's not going to get... I just need, like, Deltaforce to stay back a little bit. Do not overextend against Snake, because when he gets him in ledge trapping scenarios, oh no, does he... I wonder if Link is of the correct hurt box.
Oh, he missed the bomb recovery. That's so unfortunate.
I think he was in the blast zone, so when he dropped it, the blast zone ate it, because once an item hits the blast zone, it completely disappears. But all I want to see from Deltaforce is for him to stop overextending in his ledge trapping. He does such a good job. Like, I want to see him take his bomb out. I want to see him throw it down, keep him at bay. But he just wants to get this F tilt, wants to get this F smash. And Sensei's getting off ledge for free for it. And this game ended up being very, very close in the end. So that's one very simple thing that Deltaforce can do. And Sensei obviously can pick up a lot of these tech chases, that he was in the correct position. He had the right idea. Just maybe a little bit of a misinput. But both these players are playing so well right now.
Yeah, it's kind of terrifying the fact they're both playing amazing and missing just ever so slight options that can turn games from really close, tight-knit scenarios to absolute blowouts if played right. Because options like that sticky on the platform when you're holding shield, it functions like a command grab, and
basically
air go. It did a ton of shield damage. Down up throw into the up tilt, solid 32%. Yes. As if Snake needed more confirms off throws.
Oh, man. Let's see if he adapts. Really good. That's exactly what I want you to do. Cover the option with, like, the safe option. There. You're keeping him at ledge now. You're doing so much more damage. Look at these frame traps. This is how Link needs to be played. I think Deltaforce realized this in the last game. And look how much, look how much of a lead he has because of it. That one small adjustment that you said, that can just change the entire pace of the match.
Same thing can be said for Sensei, though. At 130, you know Snake has plenty of survivability. That Cypher got exploded, but the stocks are still thriving. Not enough damage on the bomb in order to throw him off the Cypher, and here we are yet again. Choosing the same option, and Deltaforce was really looking for a roll. Sensei's been known to give up some rolls in some stressful scenarios. Gotta keep an eye on that a little bit later in this game if things start getting very tense.
Oh no, you're Link at the ledge. Oh, he covers the roll in. Even the bad DI is gonna have Link be alive in this situation, but this is a very fragile stock from Snake. That 30% nair. Scramble situation. Snake usually comes out on top of these. If Delta can weave his way around, gets grabbed, throws the grenade.
That was a really great grab and an attempt at covering the potential hold down from Sensei, but up tilt from Link this time is able to close out that stock at 162. Of course it's going to,
Ooh.
But again, that scramble. I love the idea from Deltaforce. You're able to chain back air into back air and trying to keep on going with that combo. But once you drop it, you know Sensei's looking for that up tilt.
Yep, I think that up tilt was really smart because like Deltaforce was like weaving around at a certain pace. He wanted to just like, he was pressing up at a certain pace. Oh, I thought he was dead for that moment. But basically like
still
that,
on ledge.
yeah.
Pivoting into a down tilt into the up air and then calling up the C4 with a forward air of his own. Gonna try and keep on this vertical pressure. The bomb gets tossed up. Oh, and Sensei immediately goes for this dash attack.
Uppy out of shield. I mean, this is exactly what we saw from the first stock. Triforce having a very, very solid lead and Sensei on his back foot, but ultimately it came back to even just because this how volatile this matchup is. And this could be the turning point that Sensei needs.
Some more reaction tech chasing and going for it all and will get properly punished. Good idea on Deltaforce just to keep it consistent. Back air into up tilt. No need to worry about anything specific or anything overcomplicated. As Sensei just looked for something to get him back into this game.
Oh, he catches the jump and the air dodge. He's forced to bomb recover, and he's not going to get it.
The bomb was already on stage, so he had to detonate.
No.
He did not have enough time for it all.
Snake knows all about that. If his C4 is off stage and he has no options, it's curtains for him. And the same can be said for Link, apparently. And now, yeah, we're going to...
Deltaforce, he loves to pull out this bomb and use it to try and counteract and cover a lot of the grenade play. It's item v item, but that sword is going to meet Snake's face.
When it comes down to item v item, it's whoever has the lead. This is definitely one of those matchups where you ask the question, who has the lead in this scenario? Who gets to camp? Who gets to press buttons second? And in this situation, it's Deltaforce. And you can see how consistently he's just been holding on to this lead, punishing these mistakes, these whiffs, and he's going to put him back on the ledge. Cypher not going to extend the hitbox just enough. Oh, really good delay, really good delay.
And that's going to be a ton of damage. The grab and the up smash still hitting. A couple grenade tosses as Sensei goes through the motions on some of this ledge trapping flowchart. Looking for the grab, but Deltaforce completes the jab of his own.
Oh, that forward tilt just barely missing. That boomerang almost got the confirm.
Needs to get to ledge. Doesn't have a jump.
Oh, that Cypher hits him in the wrong direction, and now Sensei has all of center stage at his disposal.
Using it to jump and throw that C4, though. Got to be careful as we find ourselves back to neutral. Again, an early jump coming out from Sensei, but unpunished from Deltaforce.
That bomb deactivated the Nikita hitbox.
The bomb exploded, sending it straight up in order to try and punish this.
He waits for the air dodge,
but doesn't find, misreads the drift, and now we're sitting at 160 to 93, but this is practically even given the amount of kill power Snake can have at their disposal.
Oh, he blows himself up. Now he's on center stage.
All right, able to take back center with the bomb, holding very stable, gets to ledge, does another jump, and
the grab, that's going to do it.
Not
just yet, not a full rage Snake, not even a full rage Snake is going to do that. Really good job kicking that Nikita just so the hitbox deactivates, going for the back air up tilt, not going to find it, and Sensei just opting to go back to center stage. Bomb in the grab, that's going to do it, yeah. For some reason, I'm like, maybe that'll kill. Nah, he's gone. He's gone.
That was super tense, and Deltaforce almost paying the price for not covering roll in once again on ledge. That F tilt was pixels away from closing out the stock, but good discipline on Deltaforce to not pull the trigger on an air dodge, wait until they were sure they had canceled the momentum forward, and then go through his recovery route. Clean stuff on Deltaforce as that game, just like game one, got down to the wire. and we're heading into a game 3.
And now it's up to both these players to just calm down a little bit. Your nerves have been steeled from that last match. It was very, very tense, neck and neck, and now you are playing the game from fresh. And if you don't change your mentality or refresh it, that can be the end of your stock before the game even started.
Deltaforce is just so acutely aware of C4. I don't believe they've been hit by a C4 that has mattered the entire set, which, hey, commendable for that. If you're paying attention to not only your own items, but also Snake's, things get a lot more difficult for Snake as we're seeing percents get to extreme on both sides.
Man, these tech chases are good. Even like you said, even when he got stuck, he didn't even get hit by it. Ooh, he just barely misses it. Really good job from Deltaforce from weaving around that, but he's going to be put back in the same position. The footstool! And the Cypher eats all of that,
okay,
so he doesn't even have to recover.
So I'm going to let you on a secret here. That's not what Sensei wanted.
I know.
That was a misinput. He was looking for the up smash into a ledge jump, but hey, we take those.
But he's not out of the woods just yet. That percent lead that Sensei had is very, very, very fragile. I mean, 115%. Link definitely has the kill power to do this. A boomerang into forward air could absolutely take this, but he grabs the grenade as soon as it... No way. No way that hits.
Oh, overcommitting with the forward smash yet again. Not just going for up tilt. Didn't think it would close out the stock, and now 50% on Deltaforce's part.
Ooh, that's scooped?
What spacing.
Turning
around so that it hit the lower side of the up tilt. Super clean stuff on Deltaforce.
Alley-oop, come back here. Up you go.
Amazing spacing, and we've seen how far Deltaforce can, how well Deltaforce can close out leads, especially when Sensei is just overcommitting with some of these jump ins, like just raw, holding forward, trying to force their way back to center and use Snake's weight to their advantage. But I mean, you went from 30 to 105. You just kind of have to hold that.
Deltaforce just put him in a blender where Sensei couldn't really move. He didn't have any like breathing room to roll, pull grenade, or anything. This Deltaforce was right on top of him the entire time, and he evens it up because of that. Link's damage output is insane, but can he recover? Yep, that Link up B just having such an everlasting hitbox, so it's just going to deactivate Nikita on command. What a jump call out!
What an anti-air from Deltaforce. You see the habits coming
to play.
What an
anti-air from Sensei!
Get off these platforms, everybody, because you don't want to be near Link up tilt or up smash and Snake's up tilt for sure. Both of these two want to keep things horizontal as much as possible. That's where forward tilts are going to play their part.
Just like that, it's down to last stock in game 3. That forward smash is going to do a huge chunk. Oh, he got the boomerang catch animation, so it's going to stuff out his combo into it, but he's going to keep center stage and just keep applying this pressure. Grenade into Nair is going to do so much percent. I think it does like 40% on its own.
It's crazy. Again, looking for the tech roll read in, but that time Sensei reacts in time and gets a dash.
He catches the jump.
The up smash. This is Nikita turn.
Oh, he pressed R as soon as the hitbox hit the Nikita.
And he missed the bomb recovery again. I mean, you're running low on options. It's bomb recovery or bust, and the Nikita was placed in a position